and I think that's going to help Zach Wilson in the future because I think that it was just too much for him last season. Now, that's my takeaway from the game. Other than that, man, the only other things I will take away from that game is that you got two of the top quarterbacks in the league. Now, people not going to agree with me on this, but because they haven't seen much of this guy in the last couple of years based on the fact that he was suspended, all the off-the-field issues, what have you. But you have Aaron Rodgers on one sideline with the Jets, and you have Deshaun Watson on the other sideline with the Browns. Okay? Two guys who one is like a year removed from his old team, and then A-Rod this year coming from Green Bay, bringing a lot of his players over from Green Bay to the New York Jets. You had him bringing Lazard and Randall Cobb and a couple other guys came from the Jets came from Green Bay over to the Jets alongside Aaron Rodgers, and the expectations I think are pretty high. But like I said, you got two of the best on the sideline, and when they meet up during the regular season, I think that will be a good matchup, and I think a lot of people are going to be interested in that game and how it plays out. But that's what my takeaway was, guys, from that Hall of Fame game, man. And let me know, guys, if you thought, what stood out to you. How was the temperature as far as, it's fall. It's that time of year. So we here, we ready. And I am definitely gonna be enjoying this season. And I did not realize how much I missed football until this summer. Like it was so blah this summer, man, without football. And so with it being back, you know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be for interesting season. A lot of moves has been made, a lot of noise is being talked, and that goes from all levels, professional, college, and high school as well. So we're going to be here for the ride. Triple B, and welcome to the crib. I'm going to take a minute. I'll be back with another topic.
That's a motherfucking no. It's just another episode. Get your popcorn ready. We let the chopper explode. Hold the trigger finger steady. We go. Handle our business.
Yo, I'm back. And we was just talking about the Hall of Fame game. The Jets talking about Aaron Rodgers. And speaking of the Jets, in that Hall of Fame game last night, the Browns versus Jets playing in the Hall of Fame game, and the Jets losing with their new quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, watching from the sidelines. Joining Aaron Rodgers in the New York Jets is his new teammates, Randall Cobb, as I mentioned before, Alan Lazard, and the Jets are looking for the first Super Bowl since the Joe Namath era. With that being said, what would be considered a successful season for the New York Jets? That's my question to you guys. What, with all the moves that's been made, with the talk of Dalvin Cook coming to visit with the Jets, and they may be able to pick him up in free agency, and you got the Sauce Gardners of the world, and the Jets got the top 5 defense, one of the top 5 defenses in the league. Okay, now you got one of the greatest of all time, Aaron Rodgers. I mean, in my book, A-Rod is the best. He's the best. Okay, you got Aaron Rodgers coming over from Green Bay, Super Bowl champion, 2-time league MVP. Okay, he joins the Jets. Okay, you have that top 5 defense. You bring Alan Lazard in. You bring some of the weapons, some of the familiar faces from Green Bay to align with Aaron Rodgers. Okay, and he seems to be enjoying himself. He seems to be embracing the New York City life. Okay, what is going to be a successful season for the New York Jets? What would be a successful season to you? For me, I'm just going to be straight up and down with you. For me, for the Jets, a successful season for the Jets, and I heard Stephen A. say earlier today, I heard other people say, AFC championship. They had to get to a championship game for it to be a successful season. I think for the Jets. Really, when you get a player like Aaron Rodgers, it's almost like Super Bowl or bust, especially with the weapons that they already got in place. Okay, but that division, it's not gonna be tough. But it's going to be tough. But everybody expecting the Jets to at least make the playoffs. So if the Jets make the playoffs, they can't get bounced in the first round. If they get bounced in the first round, then that's not success. That's not success. They have to at least go to the divisional round for me to say, okay, this Aaron Rodgers experience was okay, run it back. But if they get bounced in the first round, it's almost like, man, people, they're going to be trying to blow it up. They're going to be trying to blow it up. So for me, it's at least the divisional round. But obviously, you want to see them boys in the AFC Championship. You want to see them in the AFC Championship. They have all the weapons, and that's my take. But what do you think? What will be considered a successful season for the New York Giants? Next topic in a few minutes. I'll be back in a minute.
That's a motherfucking no-no. It's just another episode. Get your popcorn ready. We let the chopper explode. Hold the trigger finger steady. We go handle our business. Handle our business. Handle our business. Get the fuck up out your feelings. Handle our business. Handle our business. Handle our business. Get the fuck up out your feelings. Just another episode. Get your popcorn ready. We let the chopper explode. Hold the trigger finger steady.
Yeah, I'm back.